दुश्मन ज़हरा जान अकबर दुश्मन ज़हरा Sent Khadim al-Hussein, sent Khadim al-Hussein, sent Khadim al-Hussein.
I'm not sure.
Hussein alayhi salam. Made him a promise that she will return to him 40 days after his passing, after his martyrdom. In continuing this tradition, we start this walk from Najaf, which is the representation of this table here. So inshallah, we make dua that we are able to do the ziyarat. Inshallah, we make dua that we are able to make the ziyarat in Iraq. Lahi Ameen. All together, Lahi Ameen. As you pass by the table, you will see this is a representation of Najaf. This is Mawla Ali's Haram. Make all the duas you can, especially to be able to do ziyarat. Duas for your parents, for your grandparents, for your future, for your education, inshallah for your well-being. And most importantly, so you can do ziyarat in Karbala. Now this walk in real life is about 52 miles. It takes about 3 to 4 days to complete this walk. So today we are reenacting that and we will do a small walk here. But you're going to get an idea of how it is. And as the group leaders come with you, there are 4 groups. As you go with your group leaders, ask as many questions as you want about the ziyarat in Karbala and Najaf. Inshallah, we are going to be starting soon. But before we start, we want to do zikr of Imam Hussain. So I'd like to ask the first Nohan to come. Okay, we'll do a Noha in a little bit. But Karwan Imam Hussain, we will be starting the walk first. Group leaders, you can interact with all the children.
لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين
لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين لبيك يا حسين. MashaAllah, boys, look, you made it to the first room. There. لبيك يا حسين 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 لبيك يا لبيك يا حسين. All right, guys, mashallah, we made it to our first mock-up. So when you do the Arbaeen walk in Karbala, a mock-up is a place for you to freshen up. All the lovers of Imam Hussain, they like to feed you. They like to give you a place to rest and relax. So this is our first one. This is the Sabila of Hazrat Anna Muhammad. So you can come inside, grab some drinks. Anyone thirsty? Yeah, come on in, guys. Drinks are coming. MashaAllah, come inside. And as you drink, please remember Maula Hussain, Shodai Karbala, and Asirani Karbala. We're thirsty for 3 days. For 3 days, Imam Hussain and his family did not have any water. To make remembrance, and we always get
I need I need a peach. I need a peach juice.
Which one you want? This? Orange one. Orange one? This?
No, I need the pink one.
لبيك يا حسين Yes. All right, guys, we have a long walk ahead of us. We get a full one. So don't get stuck on the first night, but we gotta keep it going. Everyone ready? Arbaeen Imam Hussain will be leaving for full one. Let's get everyone together. And guys, when you're done with your drinks, there's garbage cans everywhere. All right, let's Bismillah, Arbaeen Imam Hussain, we are walking. لبيك يا حسين 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 لبيك يا حسين. All right, guys, we made it to Paul 72, mashallah. Okay. And as we walk, we're going to do Zikr of Imam Hussain. We're going to start with the Noha by Hassan. That's good. Yeah, as you walk.
मोमिन नहीं आ सका अब्बास का लाशा अब्बास का लाशा है मोमिन नहीं आ सका अब्बास का लाशा अब्बास का लाशा पामाल है खुद लाशे कासिम से ज्यादा अब्बास की कामत पे बड़ा नाज था उसको, मिलके दुआ मांगो, मिलके दुआ मांगो, मिलके दुआ मांगो। अल्लाह करे देखे नहीं बाली सकीना, अब्बास का लाशा, अब्बास का लाशा। Abbas Kalasha.
Keep reading, okay?
बोले पे गई था वो मेरा बिरादर, देखो अली अकबर, देखो अली अकबर, देखो अली अकबर। जिस जहाँ है गिरी माश्क वहीं पर ही मिलेगा, अब्बास का लाशा, अब्बास का लाशा। नहीं आ सका अब्बास का लाशा, अब्बास का लाशा। नहीं आ सका अब्बास का लाशा, अब्बास का लाशा। भाई के कटे हाथों को मकतल में उठाकर, सीने से लगा कर, सीने से लगा कर, सीने से लगा कर, रोते हुए खुद ढूंढ रही है शहबादा।
All right, guys, now we made it to a medical camp. So you guys can come inside and ask questions. What is a medical camp? When you're going through the walk, you're walking for 3 days. So the body starts to ache, feet hurt, right? So you want to check up with a doctor. They're here for you to do it for free. What's the problem? Why? Because you love Imam Hussein and they love you. So come, let's see the doctors. Come in the walk-up. Who needs to get checked?
What happened? What happened?
We have Dr. Qasim, Dr. Zain, Dr. Misam.
Mr. Dr. Kasam, can I come?
I didn't do deep breath.
If there's any parents with the children, we could help them hold their drinks.
What happened? Good. Next patient. Next patient.
Mazawad is very tired here. His legs are hurting. We need to check, make sure everything is okay. Make sure it's Ali. MashaAllah. Please check Ali's feet.
Have you seen this happen?
Yeah, he's on the
Said your foot hurts? Oh, okay. Access to the same hand. Just keep yourself okay. If you want it, you can just have the mic. You can have. I can give you the call, okay? Okay, bro. Why? He said it's for right.
His foot is hurting. Doctor's gonna check his foot.
What? Okay,
Okay, is everyone feeling better now?
that's okay.
Everyone ready to continue to walk?
Let's continue the walk.
All right.
All right. On to the next.
Start with the bag.
Get down. The bike.
لبيك يا حسين 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 نادي هيدري
I'm on.
All right, guys, we're getting to another markup. Wow, look at this. They have watermelons for you.
Who's hungry for some watermelons? So remember, in the real walk, it's 53 miles. It takes 3 days to do the walk, so you get tired and you get hungry. So Alhamdulillah, Brother Siftul is here to give you some watermelons.
I got five. Brother, eat it, eat it. Hot sauce.
Labbaik ya Hussein. All right, guys, we're gonna keep the walk going, but just remember the watermelon's gonna be here. At the end, you can always come back and get some. But as you've seen, all these places we're passing, there's a lot of stuff for us, right? It's okay. We're gonna eat later, though. Are you guys paying attention?
Right there.
Okay, we'll eat later. So as you see, all these malkas we pass by, they're being so nice to us, right? Why is that? Because you love Imam Hussein, you came for him, and all these malkams, they love Imam Hussein also. And they want to help the people that come to visit Imam Hussein. Let's take a second to stop right here, Hassan. Let's stop right here. Now you see the alam of Mullah Abbas right there?
Yeah.
Everyone sees the alam of Mullah Abbas? So when you get really close to Karbala, there's a very big alam there.
Don't scare me.
So before you get inside Karbala, you will see a very big alam. So the first thing we do is we give salam to Mullah Abbas. Assalamu alaikum ya Mullah Abbas.
Nice.
Wa alaikum assalam from Mullah Abbas. Give salams to Mullah Abbas. Salam ya Abbas. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Salam Mullah Abbas. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. And the next one. Keep coming. Come. Yes, we look at the alam of Mullah Abbas and we give salam. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Good job, Hassan. Keep it up. Yeah, go ahead. You're doing great. Labbaik ya Hussein. Come on, guys. Labbaik ya Hussein. Labbaik ya Hussein. Guys, mashallah, we are past the halfway point. We're almost at Karbala. At this point, when you walk this much, you get very tired. And guess what? You get to my favorite walking. You get massage here. Also, can you laugh? Yeah. Go over there. Then you're gonna wash your feet.
Go get one
When
watermelon.
you're walking for
Only
3
one.
days, your feet get
Only
dirty,
one.
right? And your legs get really tired. So they're gonna help you.
You gotta follow the group.
Labbaik ya Hussein.
Who's going inside?
You're gonna nare Karwane wala
I'm
bas
walking your
ka.
feet. Who's going inside?
All right. Who's really tired and needs a foot massage? Come here, lay down. Lay down. Lay down on the white chadar. Guys, shoes off and lay down. Get down on your parents. Over to you.
Oh my goodness.
He's really tired. He's really tired. He's so ready to see Molo Hussein. He just needs some energy. Yes, he is fresh now. How do you feel? MashaAllah.
I feel tired. No, that feels so good.
All right, guys. You're getting too comfortable. We have to see Molo Hussein. Come on. Yes, let's go. Everyone ready? Karwan Imam Hussein, let's do a straight line. Karwan Imam Hussein, come back. Come back, guys. Follow the sign. Follow the sign. Hassan. Everyone line up right here, straight line. Straight line right behind me. Straight line right here.
Straight line, guys. Mother bus, we're gonna stop here. If anybody wants to massage anybody's tired, please go ahead. All right, guys, we're almost by Mola Hussain. We're getting so close. Keep coming. Now you're gonna see a lot of mokabs on each side. You're gonna see a lot of nice things on all the mokab. Everyone paying attention? Sarwan Imam Hussain, everyone paying attention? Sarwan Imam Hussain. Nare Haidari. Okay, as we continue to walk, guys, you're gonna see mock-ups on both sides. They're gonna have a lot of stuff for you guys. Yes. You have to listen first. So when we pass the mock-ups, we're just gonna look right now. We're not gonna grab any of the food until the end. Okay, guys? So now you're just gonna pass and see all the goodies. You see all the stuff? Inshallah, you're gonna get it in a little while. First, we're gonna pass. Let's go to this Sabine right here. Labbaik ya Hussain.
You're not gonna get anything right now. We're gonna come back, but we're gonna go through.
Welcome. Look at all the good stuff they have. We're gonna wait till the end to grab, okay? We have nachos for you guys. Mashallah. We're gonna wait till the end, okay? All right, let's keep going. There's so many mockers. Let's keep going, guys. Come on. Keep coming. This is all because we love you. Keep coming this way, guys. This way. Look at all the fruits they give you healthy, mashallah. Labbaik ya Hussain. Labbaik ya Hussain. Labbaik ya Hussain. All right, Lalwani Hussain, please come right here. Uzair bhai, can you bring the... Guys, take it in. I'm coming. Guys, we have made it to Karbala. We have made it to Karbala. This table is a representation of Mola Abbas. So first thing we do is we give salam to Mola Abbas. Everyone all together. Assalamu alaikum ya Abul Fazl. All together, really loud. Assalamu alaikum ya Abul Fazl. Assalamu alaikum. All together, I'll slow it down. Assalamu alaikum. Ya Kamr Bani Hashim. Like that. Ya Abbas, Ya Abbas. Ya Wafa. Ya Abbas, Ya Abbas. Mashallah, guys, keep coming forward. Now, it is tradition that people give salam to one Abbas and then ask permission. You guys give salam to Guys, you ask Mullah Abbas permission to visit Imam Hussain. Everyone asks Mullah Abbas permission to visit Mullah Hussain. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, good job. Before we get to Imam Hussain, right in the middle, this place, guys, Karwan Imam Hussain, this place is called Banul Arbaeen. Who knows what Banul Arbaeen is? Anybody? Even I can the fuck you. You know what Banul Arbaeen is? I added that. Banul Arbaeen. So guys, Banul Arbaeen is the location between Maula Abbas's Haram and Maula Hussein's Haram. Banul Arbaeen, when you get to Karbala, is the actual location where the battle took place at Karbala. So you get to walk on the same land as the battle of Karbala took place. Alright guys, we went on this long journey. It took us 3 days for this journey. And Alhamdulillah, we have made it to Maula Hussein's Zarin. Give salam to Mawla Hussain. Assalamu alaikum ya Hussain. Nare Labbaik ya Hussain. Labbaik ya Hussain. Labbaik ya Hussain. Guys, so you can also give Zainab, Ali. So let's do all of them one by one. Labbaik ya Abbas. Labbaik ya Abbas. Labbaik ya Zainab. Labbaik ya Zainab. Labbaik ya Hussain. Labbaik ya Hussain. Mashallah, guys. Say, we're going to come here. Try to give it on the right. All right.
Younger boys in the front or the boys in the back?
Akbar.
Hey, take out my.
Akbar.
Here now in the mic. We're gonna give you back.
Keep it up.
Up.
Okay? Good. Stay right here. It's follow the. Follow.
Yeah. Then the main stage. You are here in the big stage? Yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna all the group. It's in the front.
See how we
Okay, guys, shoes on. Shoes on. And you can set up a white johnny.
Akbar, shoes on the other side.
Let's put all the shoes on this side, guys. Follow me. All shoes over here.
My Allah, look, it's still there. No, he's and then
All shoes on the front. Ask for your dua. Labbaik ya Hussein. 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 Nare Hadari. Everybody pay visit to Imam Hussain's Islam, ask for your duas, pay respects, and Labbaik ya Hussein.
The shoes are here. I'm coming to the side. Okay, okay.
Older kids, they sit in the back. You go ahead. Go ahead.
We're gonna have a but I have everyone keeping your mind. Okay, this time. Is everyone paying?
Karmane Mala Abbas here.
Everyone
salawat.
MashaAllah. Good job, Amar. Can I get another salawat? Now I'd like to welcome Sister Parize Zahra Sayyad. Sister Parize Zahra Sayyad. But Muhammad Muhammad salawat. I it's gonna recite. I want to pay attention. Guys, I'm seeing you. This is a so let's pay attention. But Muhammad Muhammad salawat. You want to move forward a little bit? This is fine. Okay. There you go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين من المذنبين شفينا شفيع ذنوبنا مولانا جد والحسين سمع محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
All praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his purified Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. For the repurifying of our time, please recite the loudest of your salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, today is a very special day. Today, every step we take is more than just walking. Every step is a step of love. Every step says, "Let me always in." We have not forgotten you. Today, millions of people walk around the world. Today, millions of people around the world are walking. Some are walking to Karbala in Iraq. Others are walking in their own cities and neighborhoods. Some are young, some are old, some walk with canes, some carry babies, and many children, just like you, proudly walk beside your families. Long ago, another journey began. It was the journey of the family of Imam Hussein of Islam. After the tragedy of Ashura, the tents were burned and the women and children were taken as prisoners. They had lost their fathers, brothers, sons, and many loved ones. But they never lost something even more important, their faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine how brave those children were. They were tired, they were thirsty, they missed their fathers, but they stayed patient and strong because they belonged to the family of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Among the girl named baby Sakina. She loved her father very much. Like any child, she wanted to be close to him. She missed his smile and his warm hugs. Even during very same times, she never stopped loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or her father. Today, Bibi Sakina teaches us that even young children can have great faith. Leading to Bibi Zainab Salamun alayhi. She saw many sad things, but she never stopped telling the truth. She loved the children, comforted the people who were crying, and shared the message of Imam Hussein wherever they went. If baby Zainab had stayed silent, many people might never have known what really happened in Karbala. Her courage and the trust in Allah, the message of Imam Hussein reached the whole entire world. Traveling with was Imam Zain al-Abidin. He was sick and very weak, but his faith was very strong. He showed us that real strength does not always come from being physically strong. Sometimes the strongest person is the one who stays patient, trusts Allah, and always speaks for the truth. The Qafila traveled from Karbala to Kufa. Many people came out to watch. Some had never heard the truth about Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Others had believed stories that were not true. But when they saw the family of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they realized that these were ordinary prisoners. They were the beloved family of Rasulullah. Because of their words and good character, more people learned the truth. Why we are here walking today. We are not only remembering a battle, we are remembering a message. This message tells us that truth is stronger than lies, kindness is stronger than cruelty, and faith is stronger than fear. Imam Hussein taught us that even when doing the right thing is hard, we should never give up. Sometimes people ask, how can I follow Imam Hussein? The, the answer is simple. Every time you tell the truth, you are following Imam Hussein. Every time you help your parents without being asked, you are following Imam Hussein. Every time you include someone who is lonely, forgive a friend, share your lunch, or stand up for someone who is being treated unfairly, you are walking in the footsteps of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Today's walk reminds us that Islam is not only about what we say, it is also about what we do with our hands, our feet, and our hearts. When I give you a bottle of water, today remember Hazrat Abbas. He did not think of himself. All he wanted was to bring water to the thirsty children. He teaches us to care about others before ourselves. Even today, the people who give food and water to the pilgrims are following his example. They remind us that helping others is one of the best ways to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look around you today. You will see people smiling. You will see volunteers giving water, and food. You will see people helping strangers. This is the beauty of Arbaeen. Millions of people Millions of people become one family because they all love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his blessed family. Our Bible teaches us that no matter where we come from, what language we speak, we can all be united through love, kindness, and faith. Today, imagine that every step you take is a prayer. One step asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us always tells the truth. Another step asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us kind. Another step asking Allah to make us patient. Another step asking Allah to give us the courage to stand up for what is right. Every step also a promise. A promise that we will never forget Karbala. A promise that we will always stand against injustice. A promise that we will always help people in need. A promise that we will always carry the light of Imam Hussein alayhi salam wherever we go. My dear friends, you are the future of our ummah. One day you may become our parents, teachers, doctors, engineers, scholars, volunteers, or leaders. Whatever you become, never forget the lesson of Karbala. Always tell the truth. Always be kind. Always be brave. And always be patient. And also always keep your love for Imam Hussein in your heart. Inshallah, one day many of you will walk all the way to Karbala. You will see millions of people walking together, all saying the same words. Labbaik ya Hussein, Labbaik ya Hussein, Labbaik ya Hussein. Until the day every every Arbaeen walk we take reminds us that no distance can separate people who love Imam Hussein alayhi salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept every step we take. May He bless our families for parents for bringing us here. May He bless everyone serving the Azadar today. May He make us the true followers of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his blessed family. May He fill our hearts with the courage of Imam Hussein, the patience of Bibi Zainab, the loyalty of Hazrat Abbas, and the faith of Imam Zain al-Abidin. May we always remember that Allah is not only one place we visit, so a way of living with truth, justice, kindness, and love. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us a chance to visit the shrine of Imam Hussein and answer his call with sincere hearts. Labbaik ya Hussein, Labbaik ya Hussein, Labbaik ya Hussein.
MashaAllah, I'd like to thank Sister Pariza Zahra Sayyad with everyone. Please recite aloud salawat. All right, next up, we're going to continue with one more lecture. I know you guys are getting restless, but we're going to do Zikr of Imam Hussain one more time, and then we're going to have Matam and Mawkhani. Are you guys ready for that? Everyone's ready? Inshallah. I'd like to call to the Alam, Brother Haider Hussaini, with your loudest of salawats. Yeah. Nare Takbir, Nare Risalat, Nare Bar Muhammad Ali Muhammad Salawat.
commemorate Arbaeen, right? You couldn't go on a walk to Karbala this year. So instead, you made a walk here. And there's a lot of merit to that. There's a huge achievement in this. So remember that you're going to get rewarded. And as I'm going to tell you the reward that you're going to get, I want to first mention two verses of Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. What does this mean? These two verses are the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. It needs to be loud. Send another salawat. These verses of Quran tell us that the Prophet doesn't speak. The Prophet is saying what he wants to say. What he's saying is through revelation. Allah is telling him exactly what to say. So when Imam Hussein, when the Prophet says, Husseinu minni wa ana min al-Hussein, is it the Prophet saying, praising his grandson because he loves his grandson? Sure. But because Allah loves that grandson of the Holy Prophet. It says, Imam Hussein is the light of guidance. And this is Allah telling us this through the Prophet. So you're one of the lovers of Imam Hussein. All of you sitting here amongst us love Imam Hussein. And the Prophet says, "Ahabballahu man ahabbal Hussein." That those who love Hussein, Allah loves them. Think about the company you're in. Think about who you are now. You've shown your love for Imam Hussein. 50 days of mourning, 50 days of majalis. You're sitting here. You do the majalis. You remember Imam Hussein. You cry. You sing your poetry towards him. Here to tell you that this year's Muharram is not supposed to be the same as next year's. Every time we commemorate Imam Hussein, there needs to be a takeaway. What are we taking away from this Muharram? So all of you have sat in these majalis before. You're in the heat right now. What have you taken away from this majalis? What have you taken away from the sacrifice of Imam Hussein? That's what I want you to think about. And the best way to think about this, not just by doing these rituals, right? We're doing the azah. The azah is a gift that Allah has promised. Bibi Fatima, salamullahi alayha, salawat. No, you just heard the Holy Prophet's name. That's too low. Salawat. So it's a gift. We have the opportunity and the blessing to be a part of this gift. That Hussein is given to us. And that's sacrifice. Why did he give his life? Why did his family give his life? Why did the women of Imam Hussein go and so that practice the religion that we have today. Yes? The Quran we have today is revealed to us 1400 years ago. Why? Because of Imam Hussein's sacrifice. So, of course, this is important. But what we need to learn from this azan is the lessons from Imam Hussein himself. And so one thing I want all of you to do, you've done your poetry today. MashaAllah, we have tilawat of Quran. Now we want to have you listen to the words of Imam Hussein. When you go home, I ask you to ask your parents to tell them a line, one line from this dua. This dua is called Dua Arafah. It is the dua that Imam Hussein has gifted to us. How lucky are we that the words of Imam Hussein are a gift to us for us to learn and remember from. One of these lines, and I'll give you an example, and I want you to just spend 5 minutes with your parents. 5 minutes. You don't have school, it's summertime. 5 minutes with your parents tonight. And I want you to just listen to this dua. And listen to the translation in English, in your language, and talk about it, just for 5 minutes. We're going to do that just 1 minute right now, with one loud salawat. One of the biggest lessons we can take from Imam Hussein is his relationship with Allah. That when he was at the very end of his life, hit with arrows, hit with spears, hit with swords, what was he saying? He was praising Allah. He was thanking Allah. How many of us, when we get hurt, when something happens to us, when we don't get a good grade, when we miss the bus, we complain? Imam Hussein is in the worst possible situation to be in, and he's thanking God. And one line from this dua, this beautiful dua, is أبتدأتني نعمتك قبل أن أكون شيئا مذكورا. He says to Allah that you had begun bestowing upon me blessings before I was even mentioned. Before I was a thought in the world, before I was born, you were blessing me. How? And the dua goes on to say that it was through preserving every single member of my lineage. Right? All of us, we have parents, we have grandparents, we have great-grandparents, so on and so forth. Right? Who was the first prophet? Does anyone know? Yes. Prophet Adam, yes. He's the first ever human being to exist. How long ago is that? 300,000 years ago. Think about how many things have to go right for everyone in your lineage, from you to your parents, to your grandparents, all the way back to Prophet Adam, for you to be alive today. Is that not a miracle? Is that not a blessing? Yes? If it's a blessing, recite aloud salawat. This is the message of Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein is teaching us the importance of remembering Allah and how Allah has blessed us in every occasion, on good days, on bad days. Right? Imam Hussein, right, did not ask us to do majalis. Right? Again, this was a promise between Allah and Bibi Fatima, salamullahi alayha. Send one salawat towards Bibi Fatima. What was the one thing Imam Hussein asked us to do? The followers, he said, the lovers of Imam Hussein, he asked them to do one thing. Does anyone know? No? That when you drink cold water, to remember Imam Hussein. Right? Today is a really hot day. You just completed a walk between Najaf to Karbala. What did you do? You went to a mokib, you drank some water. You drank some juice. You drank some sharbat, right? We remember the thirst of Imam Hussein when we drink water, when we drink anything that's cold. And it was that day on Ashura where Imam Hussein did not have any water. Imam Hussein did not have any water for 3 days. Do we know what Imam Hussein did? It came to a point where Abbas, the brother of Imam Hussein, came up to Imam Hussein and asked him to give his life. Imam said no. Second time, Hazrat Abbas comes to Imam Hussein. Hussein says no. Third time, he says no, you're the commander of my army. You're the commander of my army. What am I going to do if you go out there and give your life? Abbas was sad after this. He turns around, he goes back to his tent. On his way to his tent, he sees his niece, Ruqayya. Some of us call her Sakina, holding a dry bag. This bag is where they used to put water in. They used to drink water from a leather bag. Your parents probably call it a mushk, right? And he sees this, and he sees that she's crying. She's thirsty. Abbas takes this water bag, goes back to Imam Hussein, and asks her, can I at least get the children water? Imam Hussein begins to cry, and he tells Abbas, yes, you may go. Abbas gets ready, he goes onto his horse. He takes the alam, he takes the mashk, and he goes into the battlefield. The enemies see Abbas, who looks just like Imam Ali. And they're scared. They run away. Abbas is able to get to the banks of Furat, the water, the river. He goes to the river of Furat, he fills that bottle. He fills that bag of water. And there's a moment where Abbas puts his hands in the water, has a handful of water, looks at it, and throws it back into the river. And just as we're told to remember the thirst of Imam Hussein, Abbas remembers the thirst of Imam Hussein. Abbas remembers the thirst of the children of Imam Hussein. He takes the water, he goes back onto the horse. He gets ready to go back to the tent. The enemies begin to see that Abbas is bringing water back to the tents of Imam Hussein. They say this cannot happen. Abbas is rushing to the tent on his horse. The enemies begin to rush Abbas. They surround him from all sides and they begin to attack. Abbas fights valiantly. But then there's one point where the right arm of Abbas gets cut. And many of you just now, what did you do? You recited poetry. Do you know why you recite poetry? Do you know why? Because Hazrat Abbas also recited poetry in that battlefield. He said, by Allah, if you cut my right arm off, I will still defend my religion and I will still defend Imam Hussein. He continues to go into the battlefield. He continues to run back to the tent on his horse. The next enemy comes and he cuts the left arm of Abbas. It's at this point where Abbas is desperate to get to the tent. He keeps running to the tent. The horse keeps continuing. He says, just a few more steps, just a few more steps. And then an enemy shoots an arrow into the water bag that Abbas was carrying. At this point, Abbas begins to cry. And he turns the horse around, away from the tents. And he continues to go back into the battlefield. The enemies continue to attack Abbas. Abbas is then hit with too many arrows, hit with too many swords, hit with too many spears that he falls off of his horse. He then says, Ya Aba Abdullah, alayka minni salam. Oh Imam Hussein, accept my last salam. Abbas falls to the ground. Imam Hussein hears this. He begins to run to the battlefield to go find his brother. But he falls down. He gets up, walks a little more, falls down. He says, what happened, Abbas? My back is broken. Eventually, Imam Hussein finds his way back to Hazrat Abbas. He sees Abbas in this condition. An arrow has hit the eye of Abbas. Abbas is trying to get the arrow out of his eye with his legs. He's not able to do so. Imam Hussein gets to his brother and he gets the arrow out of the eye of Abbas. He asks Abbas, is there anything else that you want me to do? The Imam asks Abbas these requests. Abbas then says, can you please wipe the blood from my eye so that I can see you one last time? Hussein does this, and Abbas then departs from this world. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Mata min Hussein.
Alright guys, before we start Matam, just a quick announcement. We have a back to school sale for all the parents. Everything is a lot cheaper than you would find outside. We have backpacks and all the school stuff, lunch boxes and everything. But without further ado, I'd like to call Brother Yusuf Abbas to start Matam. Matame Hussein. Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein. Come on boys, up here. Around the alam. Let's do Matam around the alam.
Ya Hussein, say Ya Hussein.
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein.
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein, Ya
आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया, आया
अलम और अलमदार नाया,
आया है अलम और नामदार नाया, आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया, आया
और अलमदार नाया। चलो
आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया,
आया, सब मिल गए। और अलमदार नाया,
दरिया से दिले हैदर करार नाया, आया
सब मिल गए। रे नाया,
आया है अलम
Everybody
और
recite.
अलमदार नाया, आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया, आया है अलम। बाजू जो कटे दांतों में मशकीज़ा दबाया, बाजू जो कटे दांतों में मशकीज़ा दबाया, जब माश्क छिदी फिर वो हयादार नाया, आया है अलम
और अलमदार नाया,
आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया, आया है अलम और अलमदार नाया, हर लाश पे भाई का मददगार था गाजी, बाद उसके कोई शह का मददगार ना आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार ना आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार ना आया, जब तक वो रहा चादर ज़ैनब का मुहाफिज, जब तक वो रहा चादर ज़ैनब का मुहाफिज, ख़ैमे की तरफ कोई सितमगार ना आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार ना आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार ना आया, बाजू था जो शबीर का बाबे आजू हुआ वो,
बाजू था जो शबीर का बेबाजू हुआ वो,
बाजू था जो शबीर का बेबाजू हुआ वो,
तू था जो शबीर का बेबाजू हुआ वो,
बेदस्त वो दस्त ए शाहे अबरार ना आया, आया है अलम
और अलमदार ना आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार ना आया,
जिस वक्त तमाचे लगे बोली सकीना,
जिस वक्त चेह लगी बोली सकीना,
क्या मुझ पे चचा जान तुम्हें प्यार न आया?
आया है अलम और अलमदार न आया, आया है अलम और अलमदार न आया,
आया है अलम और अलमदार न आया।
या हुसैन।
I shot it. Ya Hussein. Don't let any randoms come in. जंगल में सकीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना ढूंढ रही है।
जंगल में सकीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना
क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना ढूंढ रही है। क्या ढूंढ क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना Tell me that. Tell me like now. अब्बास के बाजू या बाबा का सीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना अब्बास के बाजू या बाबा का सीना क्या ढूंढ रही है? जंगल में सकीना कानों से छिने गोहर और आग थी दामन में। घबराई हुई बच्ची ये कहती रही रन में, है कोई जो मुझको पहुंचा दे रन से अली असगर को ले आओ मेरे बाबा, सूना नजर आता है भाई का मेरे झूला, असगर के बगैर अब मुझको नहीं जीना, क्या ढूंढे रही है जंगल में सकीना। ये शाम की जिंदा में दीवारों को तकती है, क्या सोच के ये जाने दिन रात सिसकती है, बिछड़ी है चचा से जब से ये हसीना, क्या ढूंढ रही है जंगल में सकीना। दुनिया से सितारे हैं भाई जो मेरे प्यासे, अब तक नहीं लौटेंगे अम्मू मेरे दरिया से, मैंने ए पुपी जान पानी नहीं पीना, क्या ढूंढ रही है जंगल में सकीना।
ढूंढ रही है रही है जंगल में सकीना।
पहुंचे जो शहे वाला बेटे की सदा सुन कर, देखा के रखे हैं ऐदी को जवान अकबर, नेज़े की अनी है और बेटे का सीना, क्या ढूंढ रही है जंगल में सकीना। अहमद के नवासे को मारा है मुहर्रम में, 40 बरस रोए सजादे इसी गम में, तारीख पुकारी है गम का है ही महीना, क्या ढूंढ रही है जंगल में सकीना। अलविदाई होंगे होंगे
होंगे सारे होंगे
होंगे सारे में शर्मी ऊंचे ही सर अपने, मरकद को उजालों से भर देंगे जबर अपने, रखते हैं लहद में हम अशकों का खजीना, क्या ढूंढे रही है जंगल में।
बर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सलावत। All right, guys, thank you so much for being with us. Before I give closing remarks, just another reminder to the parents to please stop by the back to school to grab bags. They're at very good prices. Also, please stop by Sister Nada. She has bags, tote bags for all the children so they can collect all the goodies from all the mock-ups. Majlis, inshallah, will be starting momentarily in the main hall. And right before Ziyarah, just a few closing remarks. Closing remarks. Nobody's here. They're all up.
As you collect your goodies, I just want to say thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you for all the volunteers behind the scenes as well as in the forefront. Whether your contribution was big or small, whether you volunteered your time, helped with planning, registration, setup, cleanup, parking, security, or activities, every effort mattered, and every effort is appreciated. A special thank you goes to all the Maqib sponsors whose generosity allowed our children to experience the spirit of Arbaeen right here in our own community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your service, multiply your rewards, and by the wasila of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, grant you immense sawab of serving the Zawad and the path of Karbala, and reward you as though you had established a maqab in Karbala itself. We would like to also sincerely thank our entire management team, organizers, and volunteers whose countless hours of planning and dedication brought this event to life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward each and every one of you abundantly. Before everyone heads home, we'd like to share one important announcement. One of the greatest investments we can make in the Islamic education is in our children. That's exactly the mission of the Hosseini School. Classes begin September and follow a schedule that closely aligns with the regular school calendar. Throughout the year, students learn Quran, Islamic studies, the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, Islamic manners and character, fiqh, as well as timeless lessons of Karbala, all while building lasting friendships in a positive Islamic environment. The tuition is $300 for the entire school year, which includes all books and study materials. If you haven't already registered your child, we encourage you to do so today. Members of the Hosseini School team will be available after the program. They are at the back to school tent right in front of the Imam Barga. Finally, before the children visit different mock-ups, and all children are invited to come to the front, collect black goodie bags. They can use the bags to collect snacks to take home. Thank you once again for being with us here today. Accept our humble efforts. Bless your families. Always keep us under the banner of Imam Hussein alayhi salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Momineen, main majlis for today will inshallah start soon in the main hall. Right now, John will recite ziyarat to complete this Arbaeen Julus, and then inshallah make your way in the main hall for the majlis.
Tawajjuh ziyarat.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Assalamu alayka ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka ya Habiballah. Assalamu alayka wa ala akhika amir al-mu'minin Ali ibn al-Abi Talib. Assalamu alayka wa ala ibnatika al-mazlum Fatimatu az-Zahra Sayyid Nisa'il Alamin. Assalamu alayka wa ala waladayha al-Imam al-Hussein wal-Imam al-Hussein wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah wa ala arwah allati hallat bifanaik wa la jaa lahu akhika al-ahdi minni li ziyaratikum. Assalamu al-Hussein wa ala Ali ibn al-Hussein wa ala ashab al-Hussein wa ala ashab al-Hussein ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام على إمامة مسلمين علي ابن الزين زين العابدين ومحمد ابن علي الباكر وجعفر ابن محمد الصادق وموسى ابن جعفر الكاظم وعلي ابن الموسى الرضا ومحمد ابن علي الجواد وعلي ابن محمد الحادي والحسن ابن العسكري والحجة القائم المهدي أجل الله تعالى فرجك وسهل الله مخرجك
واجعلنا من أنصارك وعوانك والمشهدين بين يديك ورحمة الله وبركاته.
اللهم صل على محمد.
اکبر دشمن زهرا، آن اکبر دشمن زهرا. زد خادم الحسین، زد خادم الحسین، زد خادم الحسین.